Welcome to the Fresh Start podcast with Aaron and Chloe.
Here's some of our favourite moments from the week. Joining us right now, an incredible singer who is, I think, just one of those, when you talk about darlings of Australian music, Dami Im. She won our hearts many years ago in the reality TV landscape, but since then has gone on to have an absolutely stellar career, both with music, but also too in the reality TV world. We might talk more about that as well. But she's going to be a part of the OneSydney event that is coming to the Sydney Opera House. This is going to be an incredible night of unity with some incredible artists, including, of course, Dami Im herself. Dami, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So good to see you, Dami. Now, before we get to anything else, including this awesome event that's coming up, wanted to bring up Eurovision because, of course, I have to. It just happened. What was your take on, were you watching the performance of Delta Goodrem, having been our representative before at Eurovision?
Yeah, I very much followed along closely because for me it was the 10-year anniversary of Sound of Silence in my year. And so I got to do a lot of activity around that. I've released a new version of the song featuring electric fields with a dance beat. And I got to be the spokesperson for this year's Eurovision, which is the Mrs. Eurovision, basically, who gets to deliver the 12 points for Australia. So yeah, we were there like at 3 a.m. getting ready for that and cheering for Delta. And yeah, I was very, very, really invested, and I thought she did an incredible job, perfect, and just better than semi-finals. The finals were amazing. And and then I just getting to be a part of the community was just, it was just fun. It brought back so many memories from 10 years ago, just all the crazy intensity and how much has happened through that.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. It looks bonkers crazy because there's some incredible performances, but a wide range from kind of very powerful, meaningful ones to the weird and wonderful. Is it as hectic and crazy being there as it is to watch?
It really is, and I had forgotten some of it, and it all came back. The craziest part that you don't see is just how many of those performances you have to actually do on ground, because audiences only see one performance at the semi-finals and one performance in the final, but you got to actually do that. Each round actually basically goes for three rounds. It's very complicated, but every one of them are run with the same intensity that you see on television. So by the time you get to the last performers, you've done that same kind of intense show, around like 10 times, and you're just exhausted. It's a lot. And then there's the highs, the lows, you see all the feedback from the world coming to you, the media. So it's just a lot. And I think just to survive that gives you a lot of kind of strength. And I felt really proud of myself, just the fact that I went through it in one piece, and a little bit sorry for myself as well, because I was exhausted and just, it was just a lot.
It was a lot. You not only survived it in your run, you thrived because, you're still the highest ranking we've ever gotten for Australia. You came second, is that right?
Yes. Rub it in for everybody.
Yeah. Just thought I needed to bring that up.
Now, of course, what will be a very different field to Eurovision, but I'm sure with the same level of passion that people are going to bring to it, is the OneSydney event. What an incredible event that's coming to the Opera House. 2 different shows, one during the day, one in the evening on June 14th. Some incredible artists coming together, including Matt Maher from overseas. There's also a whole range of our very own Aussies, many of whom, just like you, Dami, first came to our attention through various reality shows as well. It's incredible how many Christians have been in that space. But tell us a bit about this event, OneSydney. Why did you choose to be a part of it? What are you looking forward to about it?
Well, when I got approached about this event, I was just intrigued and excited that all these different artists are coming together to the opera house to praise God. And that doesn't happen very often. Not, I don't remember that ever happening in my time. So I just thought that's really exciting, getting to come together just to focus on God. Not, it's not just about the music. Music is a big part of it, but it's all about honoring God and getting all the hearts to come together to worship Him. And I just thought, wow, that could be really powerful, could make a big impact on all of our lives, to the city, to the country. And I don't know what to expect, what it's going to be like, but I am very excited for the concert.
Yeah, it's interesting because I imagine you be in such high demand. What does doing a Christian event like OneSydney, how does that compare and contrast to like your more regular gigs that you might do?
Well, I'm actually going on tour, and I've got my own show of the tour on the same day. I'm doing a couple of shows 2 nights in a row before OneSydney, and then that morning I'm doing a matinee, and then I'm coming to this one. So the difference, I guess, is, I don't get to often just sing about God in my show. I might sing, one song as a, like a, hello, I'm Christian, or, things like that. But just having a whole show dedicated openly about worshiping Jesus, I think it's very different. And that's why I think, I'm also intrigued as well, excited and intrigued just to see like, wow, this could be so cool, I think at the moment it's feeling chaotic because a lot of these things happen very last minute. So it's like, oh, what's going to happen? But everyone's moving along. We're trying to see like which songs we're all singing, and there's this bubbling excitement and anticipation for it.
So you say there, like, who's singing what songs. Is that kind of the idea that it's not just about you performing your music, but you get to pick worship songs that you love, and obviously everyone's doing it? Is that the vibe of it?
Yeah. So, you got to check what everyone else is doing so you're not overlapping and not everyone's doing like Amazing Grace or something. But I was like, oh yeah, like what songs should I sing? Because it's really exciting. These songs that I have been singing at church, I get to sing out in public on stage. Like I don't often do that, on stage. I do it in my personal worship. So to be able to share it with everybody is pretty cool.
Yeah. And is this all under wraps? You can't tell us what song you're singing?
No, it's a secret.
Okay.
Very cool. I would like to ask, just off the back of that, because you're a muso, like you're a real muso through and through. What does your personal time in worship kind of look like?
I like to play piano at home and just worship. Look, these days I have 2 boys. My 4-year-old especially, he will hijack anytime I try and worship or sing or anything. But he does have a few songs that he loves, like worship songs, that he will join me, or he won't let me sing, to be honest. He will hijack it. But a few, they're more Korean songs because me and my husband, we come from a Korean church, so we sing these Korean worship songs. And and my husband, sometimes he plays guitar, and like I think that's our favorite way to worship. Like if just otherwise, slowing down everything else and just getting into the music and just singing, and you just feel that connection with God again all of a sudden.
Yeah. How different is Korean worship to, I don't know, other forms of worship, in the sense, obviously the language is different, but musically, I'm assuming you're not doing K-pop, but it's, but do Korean, is there just culturally a difference in the style of sound of music or anything like that, or is it pretty similar?
I think it is similar, but definitely there's it's very Koreans. I mean, I think it's probably generation as well. Like my age, I'm in my I'm 30. How old am I? I'm 37. So it's like all the songs, I'm getting to the age where you go back to what you loved in your 20s. Yeah. That kind of, I'm that person. So it's kind of that like really, emotional ballads and like Hillsong from the 2000s. Like that kind of vibe is where me and my husband are really vibing still. And that, I think, it's like that's when we really first experienced God and our faith grew in that era. So like, 2000, 2010. So songs from then in Korean that was being sung in Korean churches, probably similar to what was being done in like Aussie churches as well. That's our go-to.
Yeah, I can see a list of all of the artists that are appearing at OneSydney, which is going to be great. Some of them are some of those like old school Hillsong artists like Reuben Morgan, and we've got Bella Taylor Smith and a whole bunch. Is there anybody that you're excited to connect with that's going to be at the event?
A lot of them are my friends from, I've known them for years, like Stan Walker, Terence Stokes, Mark Vincent, Budra, I've done a Carol's event with. So I don't, and like we don't normally get together to sing worship songs. So like it's kind of, I'm just excited that we're gathering in one place with like God at the center of it. Like that doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, very exciting. We are excited about it too. It is OneSydney and it is coming to the Opera House in Sydney the 14th of June. 2 shows, a matinee and an evening performance.
Yeah, make sure you head along. Going to be an incredible night. Now, Dami, in your world at the moment, I mean, you mentioned you're going to be on tour, even around the OneSydney event, but you're also releasing some new music. What can we expect?
Yeah, so I'm releasing a jazz pop EP called Stormy Weather. Before I did my pop stuff, my X Factor, Eurovision, I was doing jazz music, jazz vocals. So a lot of improvisation and playing the piano. I co-wrote 5 of the songs on the EP, and then I did a standard Stormy Weather as well. So it's going full circle into that genre. And my manager's like, no one likes jazz. I'm like, no, people, you don't understand, like this is nice, cool, fun jazz, hands up.
I do
yay, thank you. But it's not crazy jazz, it's like nice, beautiful jazz.
I think it's coming back around. I think we're trending towards more soulful, jazzy vibes at the moment.
Yeah, they're more emotive and melodic, and it's not. Yeah, it's just nice to listen to something with a lot of melody and chords. Complex chords. That's what I love. Harmony.
In fact, to win people over right now, Dami's going to perform some a cappella for us. No, just kidding.
Yeah, gold.
I'm pre-ordering now.
So when will that EP be? When will that be released, Dami?
Coming out June. Oh my gosh. I should fire myself. I don't know. June 12th?
Coming out in June.
Hey.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to get in trouble.
No, just play the mysterious artist card,
That's right. Yes,
basically follow her online and you'll find out. So
that's right.
But of course you can see her on tour, but also we're really encouraging people to come along as well to the OneSydney event. Hey, if you're a hardcore Dami Im fan, why not do both? A night of worship, a night of jazz, pop. It's going to be amazing. But the OneSydney event, of course, check out onesydney.org for an incredible night. But Dami, a pleasure to chat with you. And we're looking forward to hearing the new tunes and seeing you at the Opera House.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thanks. Lovely to talk to you today.
Well, that's our show. Thanks for joining us this week.
You can check out more of the fun on socials. Look for 99.7 on Facebook or Reema Newcastle on Instagram. Check out more of Reema's podcasts at reemafm.com.au.